Today I'm going to show you guys how to remake the main bass from Rezz and Subtronics' puzzle box, and it sounds like this. And we're doing it all in Vital with a little bit of post-processing. What's up, you guys? My name's Noah. I make music as Haterade. Welcome to Sounds Good. So this patch is a little finicky. You have to get it just right in some areas, but the main principles of what we're talking about today, that will translate across any other bass too. So make sure to watch all the way through to the end. So without the post-processing, it doesn't sound great, but we need this as the basis to actually move forward. So this is what it sounds like without post-processing. Just kind of basic, right? So what we have right here in oscillator 1, we have a basic shapes sawtooth wave here. I've got that down 3 octaves. And then on oscillator 2, I have the pink noise, and these are factory wavetables, by the way, so you'll have them if you have Vital. And then I have an oscillator 3, which is going direct out, which is just a sine wave. That's for our sub. This is our main LFO shape. I have it set to envelope and at 1/8, but I have it automated to 1/16 on those short quick notes you can see right here. You can see on these short notes here, I have it going up to 1/16. So when you watch the rate here, and we map this LFO to pretty much anything that's moving inside this preset. First thing we're going to do is we're going to route the pink noise to oscillator 1, and we've got that at 24.3% on FM from oscillator 2. And I've got the level on oscillator 2 all the way down, so you don't hear this at all. And it's set to -12. So without that, just kind of gives it a little bit of grittiness there. So then we've got oscillator 1 going down to filter 1, and this is just a low pass filter with just a little bit of resonance. And you can see the range right there. It's not a big range. So then we go flip over to the effects. Real quick, guys, I wanted to mention we've got our new sample pack coming out next Friday. It's going to be huge. It's going to be great. And if you guys want to get a demo of the pack and get a little sneak peek of what's inside, grab the demo pack from the link in the description. It's totally free. We hope you guys like it. We have just multi-band compression. I didn't even touch this, just dropped it in. So then on the distortion, we've got sine fold as our distortion type. And then we have the LFO on the drive here. And it doesn't go all the way up, just about to 3 o'clock there. The distortion is super important. You hear without it, it's like the main character of the sound. Then we have an EQ, and I have the lows being pulled down a little bit, some of these high mids being pulled down a little bit, and the highs being pulled down a lot, because I'm putting an amp on this, and it's going to introduce some more overtones, so we don't need all these highs. And I've got a phaser with the frequency set to 16/1, and then the feedback here at 40%, the center down at 63%, and then the depth at 12, and the offset at 120, and then we've got the mix at like 73. All right, so now with our sound, it just sounds kind of boring. So let's add in that amp. For the amp, we have our dry wet set to 60%. We've got the presence and the treble all the way up, and we have our output set to dual. And that's going to allow us to have a stereo output through our amp. Then we've got our amp setting to blues, and we've got our bass turned down a little bit. Then we go over to our EQ, and we've got another cut here on the high mids. There are those overtones that I was telling you about reintroduced by the amp. Then we jump into Disperser. If you don't have Disperser, you can make one by adding a bunch of EQ3s together in a group, and it'll get you a similar effect here. But the Disperser I've got right here, the amount all the way up, the pinch turned down a little bit, and we have it set to C#5. Then we've got an OTT here, and I've got the time set to 1000%. I've got the amount set to 67%, and the output at 8 dB. And then to finish it off, we just have 5 dB of drive through a saturator just on our analog clip setting. And that's the sound. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you're subscribed and like this video if you guys got something out of it, and we'll see you guys next time.